Have you ever felt the subtle language of your body change with the years? A knee that whispers a complaint on a damp morning, or a flight of stairs that feels just a little steeper than it did before? What if I told you that the secret to preserving the fluid grace of your joints and the quiet strength in your legs might be found not in a bottle, but on your dinner plate? Science is beginning to confirm what generations have long suspected. What we eat after 60 can either hasten or halt the slow erosion of time on our bones and joints. And the answer, surprisingly, isn't found in expensive supplements or miracle powders. It often lies in the humble, vibrant vegetables we may have overlooked for decades. Consider this: collagen, the very protein that weaves together our joints, skin, and muscles, naturally dwindles as we age. Studies from the National Institutes of Health reveal that by our 70s, the body produces about 30% less collagen than it did in our 40s. This is the silent reason behind stiffer joints, slower recovery, and skin that seems to have lost its resilience. But here is where the story shifts. There are common, everyday foods that can gently nudge your body to replenish this vital protein, helping you remain active, independent, and full of life for longer. Before we uncover them, allow me a moment to ask, do you believe that a simple change in your diet could truly transform the way your knees and hips feel? It's a question worth pondering, for in that belief lies the first step toward change. Today, we will explore 8 remarkable vegetables, each rich in compounds that boost collagen and could help your legs carry you through many more happy miles. Our journey begins with a familiar sight, often relegated to a holiday side dish: the green bean. These crisp, slender pods are quiet powerhouses of collagen production. Collagen is the scaffolding of our youth, keeping joints flexible and skin firm. Without enough of it, cartilage thins, and even our blood vessels can lose their strength. Green beans are brimming with vitamin C and silica, 2 essential allies in the synthesis of collagen. Vitamin C is far more than a defense against the common cold. It is the vital spark your body needs to transform amino acids into strong collagen fibers. As researchers at Oregon State University's Linus Pauling Institute have shown, even a mild deficiency can impair this process and slow the body's natural healing. Think of George, a 68-year-old retired teacher who had long dismissed vegetables. By his mid-60s, his knees would often swell after a short walk, turning the simple act of climbing stairs into a daily struggle. During a checkup, his doctor saw the early signs of osteoarthritis. Instead of only prescribing painkillers, he suggested a simple dietary shift: adding a cup of steamed green beans to his meals a few times a week. George was skeptical at first. How could beans possibly mend his aching knees? Yet 6 months later, combined with gentle stretching, he found himself experiencing fewer flare-ups. His legs, he said, felt steadier. His doctor wasn't surprised. George was finally giving his body the raw materials it needed to rebuild. If you wish to invite this benefit into your own life, consider lightly steaming about a cup of fresh green beans to preserve their nutrients. Overboiling can diminish their vitamin C, which is sensitive to heat. A drizzle of olive oil not only adds flavor, but also helps your body absorb their antioxidants more effectively. While this humble vegetable acts like oil on rusty hinges, our next food conceals its secret in plain sight, right within its cool, crunchy skin. Cucumbers are often mistaken for little more than refreshing, crunchy water. This is a profound underestimation. Beneath their cool bite, lies one of the most underrated supports for collagen: silica. This trace mineral is the master architect that helps collagen fibers form strong, flexible bonds. Without sufficient silica, collagen may form, but it lacks stability, leading to weaker connective tissue throughout the body. What makes cucumbers so special is that the majority of their silica is concentrated in the skin, the very part so many of us peel away. A study in the Journal of Trace Elements in Medicine and Biology revealed that silica intake can improve bone density and joint health in older adults. When paired with the cucumber's natural vitamin C content, it becomes a quiet champion for our knees, hips, and skin elasticity. Consider Mary, a 72-year-old grandmother who loved her garden but found her hands growing stiff over the years. Her knees protested each time she climbed her porch steps. During a community nutrition workshop, she learned about the silica hidden in cucumber skins. Intrigued, she began slicing unpeeled cucumbers into her water and salads. After 8 months, she didn't claim a miracle. But she did notice that her joints felt less stiff in the mornings, and she could bend more easily while tending to her beloved roses. Her doctor explained that the consistent intake of silica and vitamin C was likely fortifying her connective tissues. To try this yourself, simply wash cucumbers well and enjoy them with the skin on. Slice them into salads, add them to wraps, or infuse them in a pitcher of cold water for a refreshing drink. The skin is where the treasure lies. A squeeze of lemon will not only brighten the flavor, but also add another dose of vitamin C, enhancing the collagen support even further. And while this overlooked vegetable may protect our joints better than many costly supplements, our next discovery isn't a vegetable at all. It's a fragrant herb, a guardian of collagen trusted by Mediterranean families for generations: rosemary. Its name evokes images of roasted chicken and savory potatoes, but within its fragrant green needles lies a remarkable shield for your body's collagen. Unlike foods that help you build new collagen, rosemary acts as a protector of what you already have. Scientists have identified powerful antioxidants in rosemary called carnosic acid and carnosol. These compounds neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that accelerate collagen breakdown, leading to stiff joints, sagging skin, and slower recovery from daily activities. Research published in Phytotherapy Research demonstrates that rosemary extracts can significantly reduce the oxidative stress that wears down our cells, a process that naturally quickens with age. Take Thomas, a 70-year-old retiree who loved grilling but rarely used herbs. Over time, his shoulders began to ache, and his skin bruised easily. At the encouragement of his daughter, a dietitian, he began sprinkling fresh rosemary into his soups and over his grilled meats. After nearly a year, combined with gentle exercise, Thomas noticed he recovered more quickly from his yard work. "I'm not 20 again," he said, "but I don't feel as beat up at the end of the day." His doctor explained that rosemary's antioxidants were likely reducing inflammation and protecting his connective tissues from daily wear. Incorporating rosemary is simple. Chop a teaspoon of fresh needles into roasted vegetables, or steep a few sprigs in hot water for a soothing, aromatic tea. Even small, consistent amounts can help your joints resist the steady march of time. And yet, the next ingredient on our list, while seemingly ordinary, holds a secret in its sulfur-rich layers that literally helps glue our collagen fibers together. Onions may bring tears to your eyes, but they bring strength to your joints. Hidden within their pungent layers is sulfur, an essential element your body uses to create strong crosslinks between collagen fibers. Imagine collagen as countless ropes, Sulfur is what ties the knots that give these ropes their incredible strength. Without enough of it, the strands are loose and weak, leading to fragile cartilage and ligaments that are slow to repair. Research in the Journal of Biological Chemistry confirms that these sulfur bonds are critical for the stability of all connective tissue. This means sulfur-rich foods like onions play a direct role in protecting the very framework that keeps you moving. Furthermore, onions contain quercetin, a flavonoid with powerful anti-inflammatory properties. This combination makes the humble onion a quiet but formidable ally for aging joints. To begin, simply slice raw onions into salads, sauté them with olive oil, or add them to soups and stews. Cooking mellows their sharpness, but keeps the vital sulfur compounds active. Even a small daily amount, over time, can contribute to a stronger, more resilient body. While onions offer foundational strength, the next vegetable on our list provides a double layer of defense, actively reducing inflammation while protecting collagen. Mustard greens, with their peppery bite, may not be a staple on every table, but they deserve a place of honor if joint health is a priority. These leafy greens are a treasure trove of vitamin C, vitamin K, and carotenoids, each playing a unique role in protecting and rebuilding collagen. Vitamin C, as we know, is essential for weaving strong connective tissue. Vitamin K contributes to bone density by helping to bind calcium where it's needed most. And carotenoids act as powerful antioxidants, shielding collagen from the damage caused by free radicals. This trio makes mustard greens a powerhouse for anyone seeking to preserve their independence in later years. Take Eleanor, a 74-year-old librarian whose sedentary days left her joints stiff. After a minor fall, her doctor suggested increasing her intake of leafy greens. Eleanor began adding mustard greens to her soups and even blended them into smoothies with fruit to soften their bold flavor. Over time, she noticed that standing up from her chair felt easier. She regained the confidence to take her morning walks, a simple pleasure she feared she had lost. Her progress was not dramatic, but it was steady and meaningful, a quiet return to the freedom of movement. Adding mustard greens to your diet is easy. Sauté them lightly with garlic, toss them into soups, or mix them with milder greens like spinach to balance the flavor. Just a cup, a few times a week, can deliver profound benefits. And as we continue, our next vegetable surprises with its bright red hue and its ability to boost circulation, delivering nourishment to the very collagen that keeps your legs steady. Radishes are too often seen as a mere garnish, a bit of crunchy color in a salad. But these bright red orbs hold potent benefits for both joints and circulation. They are rich in vitamin C and anthocyanins, the compounds that give them their vibrant color. While vitamin C is crucial for collagen synthesis, anthocyanins are powerful antioxidants known to reduce inflammation and support the health of our blood vessels. Consider Harold, a 70-year-old woodworker who had long dismissed radishes as rabbit food. His doctor had noted sluggish circulation in his legs and the early signs of joint stiffness. At his wife's urging, Harold began slicing radishes into his lunchtime salads. Several months later, he noticed his feet were warmer in the winter, and his legs swelled less after long hours in his workshop. His physician explained that improved circulation was delivering more oxygen and nutrients to his tissues, supporting his body's natural recovery process. For Harold, this meant he could continue the craft he loved without the constant, dull ache that had begun to slow him down. Radishes are wonderfully versatile. Slice them raw into salads for a crisp, peppery bite, and maximum vitamin C, or roast them lightly to bring out a surprising sweetness while retaining their antioxidants. A handful a few times a week can contribute to healthier joints and improved blood flow. Now, while radishes offer vibrant color, our next vegetable is a work of art in itself. Spiraled and green, it delivers an impressive punch of antioxidants that shield collagen from harm. Romanesco, with its mesmerizing fractal-like green spirals, looks more like a natural sculpture than a vegetable. But beneath its stunning appearance lies a nutrient profile that makes it one of the strongest defenders of collagen health. A close relative of broccoli and cauliflower, Romanesco is packed with vitamin C, carotenoids, and a compound called sulforaphane. Together, these three elements form a protective shield around your joints. Scientific studies support this. Research in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research found that diets high in cruciferous vegetables like Romanesco were associated with a slower progression of arthritis. Eating Romanesco isn't just about adding beauty to your plate. It's about actively defending the very structures that grant you freedom of movement. Roasting it with olive oil and garlic brings out a nutty flavor, while gentle steaming preserves its vitamin C. As we approach our final discovery, we turn to a vegetable that brings warmth and sweetness, offering not only collagen support, but also nourishment for your skin and eyes. Butternut squash, with its sweet, golden-orange flesh, is far more than a comforting autumn dish. It is a potent source of beta-carotene and vitamin C. Your body converts beta-carotene into vitamin A, which helps maintain healthy tissues and a robust immune system. Vitamin C, the constant hero of our story, drives collagen synthesis, keeping cartilage and ligaments resilient. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that diets rich in carotenoids, like beta-carotene, were linked to lower levels of inflammation in older adults. For seniors, this combination offers both protection and recovery. Walter, a 76-year-old retired carpenter, knew joint pain well. At his doctor's suggestion, he began roasting butternut squash twice a week. 6 months later, he noticed less stiffness in the mornings. His daily walks became more comfortable. He called it a quiet but steady change, one that restored a simple ease to his daily life. From the crisp snap of a green bean to the comforting warmth of butternut squash, nature offers us simple, powerful tools to remain strong and steady. The true lesson is this: no single pill can replicate the profound, steady power of whole foods. A plate filled with color is a plate filled with protection. The small, mindful choices we make each day add up over time, building a foundation of resilience and vitality. So take these ideas to your kitchen, share them with those you love, and remember that your body, at any age, is always ready to respond to care.